Hi everyone. Okay, so this is actually going to be a really quick tutorial on how I cut my hair to get the what do they call it, like the feathered ends. It's not how everybody does it, so this is just a tutorial on how I do it in case it could work for you. This is just what works for me. So very quickly, let's get started. I just got out the shower from washing my hair. I will be doing a little bit of cutting while it's dry later on, but I like to start the initial cut doing it while it's wet. So let me just quickly take the towel out of my hair. It's gonna look a little crazy at first. My favorite white tiger towel. Okay, now that I was able to show that off. You don't want your hair, well, I don't like my hair to be too dry when I get started. So I'm just going to quickly make a line down the middle. It doesn't have to be perfectly precise. That's okay. It's a little dry now. This is just so that I can quickly grab my brush and just get the paddle brush through it. Paddle brush or a wide tooth comb will work well for this. So just work out any knots that you may have. Once you get that done, just make sure you have it all forward. Show all the pieces that you like. Now, just for anyone who's wondering, I am doing this over the bathroom sink, but I do have a big plastic bag spread out across the sink to just catch all the hair, because it can just really be annoying and really messy if you're just letting it go into the sink, which you don't want to do because the hair can clog your drain. Or if you attempt to clean up afterwards and pick up all the hair, it's just a lot easier. Let it fall into the plastic bag and then pick it up. Sorry for rambling about that. But anyway, okay. I feel like my hair just got a little too dry while letting the towel soak up anything. So what I'm going to do is just take a quick spray bottle of water and just go over the ends really quickly. Just to make sure they're as damp as I want them to be. Again, this is not soaking wet here. Just a little damp, just enough to be able to see what it is you're doing while they're all equally wet, or the ends are equally wet. Now just quickly take a small tooth comb like this, just taking my rat tail comb, just to even everything out. I'm not really too concerned with how the bangs are looking. I'm not going to mess with those too much. I'm more concerned with the length on the rest of the hair. Okay, now, using your fingers as a guide. If you want your layers to go down this way, you're going to use your fingers as a guide, almost like a little hand scissor here, and hold the ends the way, at the angle that you want them to go. So if I take this particular piece right here, I will hold the ends just like this. So I'm actually going to start lower in the hair, much lower, get down to the ends of the hair, hold it at the angle I want it to go at, and immediately just start cutting up into the hair, up into the hair, up into the hair, up into the hair. What this does is texturizes the ends. Since I don't have, they actually have a texturizing scissor or a texturizing straight edge. I don't have either one of those. This also works pretty well. So just cut up into the ends like this. Try not to cut your fingers in the process. The scissors I'm using are pretty sharp, so I don't want to do anything like that, but just keep going, keep going. All around there. Cut at different angles as well. Like tilt your hand up. Don't let go of that specific end you got, but just tilt your hand back so that the scissor gets in there at different angles. That'll help with texturizing it just a little bit more. And again, you have to be really willing to play around with your hair and kind of work with the way you want it to look. Don't know how well you can see that there. But the longest piece is there and it kind of just goes up. And just Look at it, test it out, see how well you like it. See if there's anywhere you want to go a little shorter with it. If there is, pick up the next spot, go down to where you want it, and start the process all over again. Very quick, very easy. Just keep going with it, keep going with it. And again, you can't, if you want anything very precise, anything specific, I suggest you just go to the salon and get it done by a professional. But if, again, if it's just some very quick, easy layers that you can do at home, and you won't be too finicky about how precise it'll look. Usually people can't tell. I've actually gotten quite a few compliments on how my layers look and people asking me where I get them done at. And the truth is, I'll get my hair done once professionally, and then for the rest of the year, maybe even longer, I'll just continue to keep doing whatever I want to. I just continue maintenance at home. That's it. Like, I don't see the reason to continuously go back and spend all this money to have them do exactly what I'm doing right now. Is just trim some ends a little bit for me, and to keep it looking that way. It's like, you know what, I can do that at home. I'm not a professional hairstylist or anything, but I can definitely do that at home. So alright, I'm gonna go ahead and do this to the other side of my hair. And just for the sake of keeping this video relatively short, I'll come back when both sides are done and then show you how quickly I dry my hair for anyone who's interested in seeing how I do that. Okay, be right back. Okay, so welcome back. I've got my hair pretty much the way I want it to be, relatively even, relatively shaped out the way I would have liked it. I don't expect perfection. Again, this is just how I do it at home to maintain it. I know I am not a professional hairstylist, so I can't expect anything better than this. Anyway, so now on to how I dry my hair. I've already used the paddle brush before I started cutting, to just get any tangles I might have had out of my hair. So I'm not going to run it through again. I'm just going to go ahead and put a little bit of a heat protectant as soon as I unlock it. I'm using Tresemme's Heat Tamer Spray. You can use whatever works for you. Just get it all coated up and run your fingers through your hair to get it distributed evenly down to the ends, especially the ends always seem to receive the most abuse when your hair is being done. Okay. My blade dryer here, which I probably should have already had plugged in ready to go before I started. Okay. Now that I got that in there, I'm just going to take my fingers and go through my hair. Trying to distribute the heat as evenly as possible. You don't really want it to cleanse anything or burn anything. And once the hair is mostly dry, then we'll pick up a brush and start drying the rest of it. But just to start off with, you definitely just want to go through with your fingers and avoid as much damage as possible. Okay, at this point I'm going to stop and pull off my earrings really quick, because I forgot that my dryer is so hot. Wow, that it heats up my earrings and actually makes them burn my neck. Okay, at this point I'm probably just going to cut out and quickly go ahead and just get through the rest of my hair, and we'll come back with the final result. Okay, so here's the final look with the ends done. I don't know if you can see all the flipping curves in there. Just me simply blow drying the rest of my hair and then straightening it a little bit, but that's it. I just particularly like the little flip at the ends there, the flip at the ends. There go the very ends of them. Relatively even. Once your hair is completely dry and already styled, You can even go back in and again just take your scissors at this point, just very lightly snip anything that just seems uneven to you or that you don't like particularly. But that's pretty much it. It's just mainly to get the nice little feathering pieces around the face. I didn't start them too high. I just, when my bangs are down, they come relatively low, probably about to the top of my chin, my jawbone there. So that's it. That's the end of that hair trimming tutorial right there. Hope it was easy to follow. Hope you enjoy, and hope you subscribe and keep watching for the next video. Bye.